Corona. Whoa. Can you hear the COVID sing? No. No. Can you hear the COVID sing? I can't hear a fucking thing. Can you hear the COVID sing? No. Anyway, sorry guys, how's it going everyone? Shouldn't make light-hearted of this really, but it's just a pig here on Flying Pig United with a little bit of breaking news for you. I do like to do a little bit of a singing intro every now and then though, but no, look, Paul Pogba's tested positive for coronavirus, lads and lasses. Absolutely gastastic news. Just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any worse, really, not just for the world, but for Manchester United, Paul Pogba's tested positive for corona. So I just wanted to jump on here and announce the breaking news, because it has just come out right now, this last few minutes, that Paul Pogba has tested positive for corona, along with Tanguy and Ndombele as well. So basically they're, obviously they've been left out of France's squad for the Nations League games against Sweden and Croatia that are coming up, due to testing positive for coronavirus, my friends. What the bloody hell is going on? So I don't even really understand how this is happening, to be fair. I mean, what has Paul Pogba been up to? I'm just saying that. I mean, look, we don't know what's happened, but how has he got coronavirus? That's what I want to know. But either way, it's obviously terrible, isn't it? What do you guys think about it? Get involved in the comment section. I think I might have a bloody coronavirus or something today, because I feel absolutely rough. Definitely feeling rough today, my friends. So anyway, there we have it. JP's in the house. He says Maguire's been dropped by England. Yes, he has, mate. He's not got the bloody corona as well. That's not. But either way, Pogba and Tanguy and Ndombele do have coronavirus, guys. So it's an actual nightmare, this. The only good thing about this is that, Paul Pogba and Ndombele, all of the footballers that you have seen contract the virus, which there has been quite a few, I haven't seen any of them really affected badly by this virus, because they're all very physically fit. It's obviously a virus that does affect usually people with some sort of underlying condition, or who are elderly, vulnerable, that kind of thing. So in terms of it affecting Paul Pogba and Tanguy and Ndombele, I personally don't think it's going to do too much to them. They should be absolutely fine. I mean, they're absolutely fighting fit professional athletes at the end of the day. So you would think they'd be okay. But even so, I just want to extend my well wishes and my thoughts to those guys. And of course, pray that they do come through this absolutely fine. Because just because you're Paul Pogba, just because you are a physical specimen, a professional footballer, just because of these things doesn't protect you magically from something like this. You have seen that there's been some people who, on the face of it, they seem absolutely physically fine, but there's some sort of underlying health concern there that's never been diagnosed, and that can make them vulnerable to something like this. So it's very serious. It's very serious that Paul Pogba has tested for this. It's no laughing matter, to be fair, and I just want to wish him well, absolutely, and wish Tanguy and Ndombele well, because this is it's obviously a pretty horrendous thing to get, isn't it? Isn't it? Get your thoughts and comments in then, lads and lads. It's not going to be a long video for me today. I just want to jump on here and speak about the breaking news. I've got a melted throat as well. G-Wall says, Chelsea on the verge of signing Havertz and Thiago Silva. Oh, no. You see, this is the thing with Manchester United and Chelsea in the transfer window. They're trying to close the gap, and we're really not. Jonathan Gallagher comments, Pig, could this preparation for the new season be any worse? Jonathan Gallagher, mate, you've got such a good point there. I mean, this has really not been a good summer for United for any reason you can imagine, whether it's our captain who has been prosecuted for 3 heinous crimes, which I personally, I think there's something going to come out about this in the next couple of weeks, but at this moment in time has been found guilty of a few crimes. They've obviously appealed it. We've had Paul Pogba now test positive for coronavirus. We've had the shackles that are the Glazers' ownership and Ed Woodward managing this football club poorly this summer without signing any single players at all. No transfers coming in whatsoever. It is an actual shambles. We've got a comment here from the real Swifty comments. We may lost our best player. This is the thing. Like, how long is the recovery usually for this type of thing? Is it usually done and dusted in a couple of weeks? I think it is. So maybe he will be absolutely spot on to start the new Premier League campaign. But in terms of actual preparation and getting things done right early on, it's absolutely not a very good thing to happen to us right now, because we are already, 3 weeks away from starting the new Premier League campaign. And like you say, Pogba is one of our best players on his day. And if we haven't got Paul Pogba in the side, then we are going to be up shit creek without a paddle, to be perfectly honest with you, or without a poggle, whatever you want to say, because we are going to be struggling without Paul Pogba in the team. We don't necessarily have the depth there. We all need we need to sign some players in this transfer window, and we just haven't done that so far. It's a joke. The Glazers are a shambles. Wood was a complete potato boy. I'm sick of their antics at the football club, to be honest, owning this club and not really truly investing in it. It's garbage. It's garbage, mate. Ruddy can't game. Thank you very much for that, my friend. He says, feel better, Joe. Thank you, my friend. Danny Hustle says, what happens to Manchester United? Harry Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Paul Pogba. And no signing. What's happened to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, dude? JP says Pogba dropped. For how long? At this rate, we won't have a team left. Ed's just dishing out new contracts. Well, this is the thing. He's been dropped by Les Bleus, the France team. And of course, he won't be coming back to United training, I guess, until this is all completely dealt with by his body. And he's fought this virus off and he's no longer able to pass it on to any of his teammates and things like that. But yeah, you see, this is the problem. United don't have the depth there to deal with any issues like that. I guess it's lucky that it's happened while it's in the middle of the summer, really, before the season started. Because if this had happened while the season was underway and Paul Pogba had got the coronavirus, we don't really have the depth in there. Plus, I kind of think maybe it is good that it's happened while he's away from the United setup. You know, I don't want to look for, obviously we should be looking for positives here, but the positive is, at this stage, it's probably just France players who have got the coronavirus and not Manchester United players. And I don't mean that jovially, I just mean it from a United point of view. Like, there's every possibility everybody else doesn't have coronavirus in Manchester United's team. Hey, Gungshi's in the house. How you doing there, Gungas, my friend? He says, Pogba is young and fit, so he should be okay. But this is a strange disease. Oh, crap. He says, my sister and her boyfriend are still having symptoms months after contracting the virus. Gungshi, that is absolutely terrible, my friend. Thoughts to your sister and her boyfriend, absolutely, matey. But, dude, you're so right. Like, it is a funny virus. Like I was saying a moment ago, it can really affect people for whatever reason. You just don't know. There's some underlying condition. Maybe it's a certain blood type. Whatever it is, like there's been a lot of research done at this moment in time. We've heard a whole bunch of different things. There is even some suggestion to say that certain ethnic groups are more vulnerable to the coronavirus than others. So there's loads of different varying factors that we've got to look at here. But certainly I do think that that it's no laughing matter for anybody, even if you are a professional athlete, even if you are young, fit and healthy. Just to have the coronavirus, you never know what sort of underlying conditions are going to be there that may have a cause and effect with the corona. So, yeah, my friend, I just thoughts with Paul Pogba, thoughts with Ndombele, thoughts with anybody that's got the coronavirus right now. I hope they do fight it off and deal with it. Everybody, thank you very much for watching this video. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Leave a little cheeky thumbs up on it. That will help this video out tremendously. Simon Bennett says, all that could make this week worse was if we announced Suarez as a transfer. Simon Bennett, man, can you imagine it? Luis Suarez, the toothy, goofy biter extraordinaire, representing Manchester United up top there. I can't imagine that, my friend. You know what I mean? Who are we going to get playing at left back, buddy? Himmler. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. So, I am a little bit concerned about our summer transfer activity, no doubt about it. Look, to be honest with you, Luis Suarez, in my humble opinion, as much as he is a complete bastard, is one of the best strikers I've ever seen, in all honesty. Like, he's so damn good. And if he wasn't a complete tool bag, and if he didn't used to play for those scummers, the Scousers, and be just a general nasty piece of work who bites footballers, a la Chiellini, a la lots of players he's bitten, then maybe we would actually be looking at getting him at United, because we do need some class and we do need some quality. And Luis Suarez is absolutely that. But he's also an absolute tosspot. And that's just the long and short of it. He's an absolute tosspot, is Luis Suarez. Gungshi, my friend, thank you so much there, Gungers lad. He sent a PayPal over. What a top lad. He says, what the F is going on, pig? First Slabby gets in a punch-up in Greece. Now your favourite player, Paul Appeal Pogba, gets COVID-19. Hope you feel better soon, matey. Thank you so much for that there, Gungshi. Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad, mate. I've just got a bit of a sore throat and some sniffles, basically. But I'm not too bad at all, my friend. But yeah, thank you so much for that, dude. I don't know what's going on this year. It's a crazy year. United are not having a good run of luck at the moment. They do say things come in threes, don't they? So, you know, Pogba's got corona. Slabby's had a punch up in Greece. Shit. What else has happened? Anyway, yeah, all the Woodward and the Glazers haven't done anything. Let's count that as one, because hopefully there's not another bit of bad news coming around the corner. But yeah, look, Pogba may not be my favourite player, but I do absolutely hope that he's okay. And I actually have sort of tried to turn the corner with Paul Pogba at the United over this last 6 months. Whoa, super chat here from Barnes. Thank you so much for that, Barnes. He comments, no players want to play for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. What are you talking about, Barnes? That's absolutely not true. Lots of players want to play for Solskjaer. Lots of players want to come and play for Manchester United. I understand what you're saying. He doesn't have that big name, that big draw as a manager, like a Jose Mourinho or, you know, or whoever. It's just like a big name. He doesn't really have that in terms of management. He is a big name. Look, I'm not being funny, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a fantastic player. He was a big name within the world of football as a player. There's a lot of people that would want to play for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but does he hold that same esteem as a Sir Alex Ferguson or a Pep Guardiola? Or no, he doesn't, because he's still a young learning manager in managers' terms. He's pretty green. He's pretty new to it all. So give him a little break, give him a bit of time to learn. I understand what you're saying there, Barnes. Like, when we did have a big name like Jose Mourinho, it did seem easier to sign players because they're coming in playing for a proven manager who holds a lot of esteem and has a big reputation. So I completely understand what you're saying. But yeah, look, United's a massive football club, and to be fair, we don't necessarily need to be going after the big name signings right now, like your Suarez's and stuff like that. Who wants it? Who needs it? What we want to be doing is signing the right sort of players. You know, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he wanted to come and play for Solskjaer. Harry Maguire, he wanted to come and play for Solskjaer. Bruno Fernandes, he wanted to come and play for Solskjaer. So it's not like nobody wants to come and play for Solskjaer. I think that is slightly unfair, but I understand sort of what you're saying, buddy. Hey, Ellie, how you doing? Thanks for getting in here. Smash a like, guys. Give it a little cheeky like on the video if you can. And get your thoughts and comments in the comments box. I want to hear from you quickly. So, yeah, have your say. Let me know what you think about this. Maximilian7. Yes, Maximilian, it's great to see you back around, my friend. He says, Pogba is quite literally the virus in the dressing room right now. Oh, Maximilian7, I know he should be laughing at that, but that was a fucking good one. You know what I mean? That was a good one, because obviously Jose Mourinho a little while ago said he was like a virus at Manchester United. But now he actually is. Sorry, it's not funny. Itchai says Bruno, well, it is funny, your comment's funny. Itchai says Bruno wants to play for Ole. There you go. Bruno wanted to play for Ole. A lot of these players wanted to play for Ole. Some players, I'm not going to lie and pretend though, Barnes, like it's a fair comment, man. I'm not going to lie and pretend that some players will not be too enamoured with the prospect of playing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now. But I also think it's a combination of United's fortunes and just where we are at the moment in a tumultuous period. Whereas, you know, some of the bigger names around the world, your Pep Guardiolas of this world, they do command a little bit more respect, don't they, in terms of management? You just have to say that in terms of sheer achievements alone. Udin number 1 comments, Mustafi for United. Mustafi for United. Mustafi for United. Okay then, Udin. I don't think that's going to happen, my friend. You know, for a start, if we are going to improve our centre-backs, we certainly should be looking for somebody significantly better than Mustafi, mate. Because that's just like replacing one Phil Jones with another, in my opinion. That is not a good idea. The real Swifty, how you doing? He says, I think Pogba's stuck in the dressing room and the players out on a holiday. What does that even mean? Oh, hey Hunar, how you doing? He says, Mustafi is shit. I kind of agree with you. Jonathan Gallagher says, Luis Suarez, your teeth are offside. Right, okay, I see what you did there. It would be interesting, wouldn't it, to see what happens if Luis Suarez joined Manchester United. Can you imagine it? Barnes comes, hey Pig, who do you hate more, Man U or Liverpool? It's going to have to be Liverpool, my friend. Do you mean Man City or Liverpool? Ronnie Can't Game says, get Mustafi. Hey, I don't know what's going on with the notifications there, Ellie. She says, I have done and set it to receive all notifications, but never get any. That is absolutely bizarre. If you want to get notifications for this channel, then make sure you do subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon and set it to personalize. No, set it from personalized to all, so you receive all notifications. Basically, YouTube brought this whole bell system in there. You can subscribe to people. If you don't click the bell icon, I'm not sure if you get notified at all. And also, you have to put it on. But even so, even then, I think there's a bug with it because it's not happening for Ellie. She's not getting the notifications through. Clam J, shout out to you, my friend. Oh, Barnes, yeah, meant Man City. Yeah, okay, it's Liverpool, mate. To answer your question, it is Liverpool, Barnes. Man City, you know, they're scum, don't get me wrong. But Liverpool, they take it to the next level, my friends. Aaron Frax comments, looks like Pogba is the virus after all. Yeah, we've already had that one done, mate. Maximilian 7's already been all over that one, but fair play to you. Jonathan Gallagher says, great, Chelsea got another player. Oh no, what's going on? So Chelsea have got Chilwell, haven't they? Let's just have a little refresh and see what's going on here. I mean, it is unbelievable what's happening in this window for United. Just unreal that we haven't signed anyone yet. Hayden Alessandro, how are you doing, Hayden? Thank you for getting in here, mate, with your super chat. He says, it needs to work with Ollie, otherwise we go backwards again by appointing new managers, so it must work with Ollie. This is the frustrating thing, Hayden. It must work with Ollie, but in order for it to work with Ollie, he needs help, and he needs support from the Glazers, and he needs backing in this transfer window. The great Jose Mourinho, and he was a great, people like to give him stick for how it ended at United. Thank you so much for that, Hayden Alessandro. But yes, people like to give him stick for how it ended at United, and rightfully so, it wasn't good. But he was not given the tools that he wanted. He was crying out for that top-class centre-back. He did not get backing in that last summer transfer window that he had at Manchester United, and that is what caused the downfall for him at the football club. He just didn't feel like he had the players in the side to do what he wanted to do. And unfortunately, we're seeing the process being repeated this summer transfer window with the Glazers not fully backing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in a key, pivotal time when we need to improve and we need to try and close that gap and sign the players. So if I'm Solskjaer, I'm absolutely pulling my hair out with what's going on at the moment with the recruitment at the football club, because he knows that he needs players and he knows that we're light in a few areas. But it's nothing to do, I don't think, with it being Solskjaer and players not wanting to play for Solskjaer or anything like that. I think it's just a case of the Glazers and Wood are incompetent at their job and they don't fully want to invest, just like they didn't in Jose in that last season that Jose was here, just in that summer. Glenn says we are absolutely foot. Oh no, Glenn. Furkan Armes, how you doing, Neil Duffinator? What a top lad, the biscuit muncher extraordinaire. Kaz B comments, when the board doesn't back the manager, they are most likely planning for a future with a new manager. Gaz B, lad, I mean, look, you called it. Same sort of thing happened with Jose Mourinho there. They didn't back him and then they got rid of him after a couple of months. Itch Eyes comments, Coutinho is trash. I mean, I don't really want any ex-Liverpool players, but Coutinho is probably one of the ones that would just about be acceptable to bring in. But look, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, is it? But I think Coutinho is a class player. I would take Coutinho at United. I'm not going to lie. G Wolf United comments, Ellie, he's proper off the radar, but normally still sends a text. Oh, right, about Matty Lewis. Yeah, not sure what's going on with there. I hope he is okay. Gets in touch with who he needs to get in touch with. JP comments, wonder if Neymar will go back to Barca to keep Messi there. No, I doubt it there, JP. I very much doubt it. I mean, look, I think Messi's staying at Barcelona anyway. I think this is all just a media shitstorm at the moment surrounding Lionel Messi, and of course it's a bit of a slow news summer, so let's just recycle that whole Lionel Messi business again. Look, okay, he's supposed to have informed Barcelona of his desire to leave the football club, but he has thrown his toys out the pram before in certain situations and, said, oh, I'm not playing for Argentina anymore and all this stuff, and then he actually did. So he has done this sort of thing before where maybe it's just a threat to try and get Barcelona to do something, because he is Barcelona through and through. He loves Barcelona. He wants to see Barcelona win things. Hence why he's, probably not too happy about the leadership and how the club is run at the moment. From the top down, I think Barcelona are just not a very well-run club from the top down at this moment in time. 10 years ago, they're incredible, but there's just a little bit of something lacking there at the moment. And even the best player in the world, Messi, cannot really stop that. Hey, Griffo Chaz there, lad. He says, Pogba recovery will be treated like a new signing at this rate. That's right, Griffo Chaz. Like I said, Glazer logic, my friend. Glazer logic. Paul Pogba, back from Corona? New signing. Harry Maguire, not going to prison? New signing. That's basically how the Glazers seem to work in this transfer window, my friend. And somebody else as well. Who's the other player that we... Anyway... Hey, nice one there. Thank you very much for that, Gungshi. He says, did you hear about Daley Blind? Hope he's okay. I did hear about Daley Blind, Gungshi. And I just want to extend my thoughts and well wishes to Daley Blind, because if you don't know, Daley Blind collapsed during a game of football the other day. And I think he's had some sort of an underlying heart condition actually diagnosed previously. And because of that, because of the manner in which he did collapse and did have to receive treatment, there's a possibility that he might not be able to continue playing the game. Of course, his health and his life is the most important thing beyond football, and he has had a good run, but he's still a young player with a lot to offer, and it's very sad when anybody has to prematurely stop playing the game that they love. Just like, shit. Sorry, guys, I had a nap, but my brain's not working properly at all. But you know, the Bolton player, you know who I'm talking about anyway, a few years ago, fell down to the ground during the game and had to retire. Can't remember his name right now off the top of my head. Fabrice Muamba. Thank you very much there, JW92. Fabrice Muamba. Always remember they're playing against Tottenham, weren't they? And yeah, thank you very much, Griffo Chaz, as well. Fabrice Muamba's the lad I'm talking about, and it's very, very sad when you're a professional footballer at the peak of your powers. And, of course, your life is the most important thing, but if you fall over and it turns out you've got a really bad heart condition during a match, there's a very good chance for Daley Blind that he may not be able to ever play the game of football again. So that is very, very sad, my friends. Plus, he's Daley Blind. He's a nice lad. He's an ex-United player. I promise you now, I would have never sold Daley Blind at United. I would have kept him at United. It's one of those ones when we sold him, I was kind of like, well, why? Because he's good, he's decent, he's versatile. Is he ever going to be a true world beater? Maybe, maybe not, but he may be. Like, if you actually look what he's gone on and done at Ajax post-United, he's really kicked on and been a fantastic player. So... yeah, nice one, Gungsha. I agree. Like, thoughts and prayers go out to Daley Blind and his family. I hope that he's all right. Thoughts and prayers go out to Paul Pogba, Tanguy and Ndombele. Ellie, thank you so much, Ellie, for the PayPal here. She sent a donation over. It says, big up, Pig and the Brigade. Thank you so much, and the Bacon Brigade. Thank you so much for that, Ellie. Absolute legend dress. Much appreciated. Right then, guys, get your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Gungshi says, someone get the pig a Red Bull. Why am I sounding a bit morose today, mate? Yeah, I've got a coffee. Randon Lewis comments, what happens when United brag about how financially strong they are? Are we really bragging about how financially strong we are? I don't know. I don't think anybody thinks we're that financially strong these days because of our actions in the transfer window. And yeah, okay, we are commercially strong. But we're not really, like, with the owners that we've got at our club, it's not exactly great. Or are you being sarcastic there, my friend? Stefan Harringtonio, what's going on, bro? Gungan says, some of those underlying heart conditions can be deadly and unpredictable. Joe Strummer had a similar thing and died from it suddenly. There you go, that's it. We just don't know, do you? I mean, one day you're walking along, the next moment you're gone. If you've got some sort of underlying heart condition there, like Fabrice Muamba did, like Daley Blind has, there's always a concern. Gaz B comments, they get ripped off is what happens. There you go. Neil Duffin comments, Suarez and Coutinho to United over my dead body, mate. Well, there you go, Neil Duffin. Like, wouldn't you? So you definitely wouldn't want to see Luis Suarez play for Manchester United. No, I'm the same as you, pal. To be fair, I could handle Coutinho. I could absolutely handle Coutinho, even though he's an ex-Liverpool player. I could handle that. But I couldn't handle that toothy, goofy melt Luis Suarez representing United put on that shirt, biting people with that mighty red devil on his chest. No way. I don't see that happening at all anyway, but it would just be the most preposterous, ridiculous thing to happen if Manchester United signed Luis Suarez. You'd actually be getting one of the best strikers in the world. So there's that. But there's also the everything else that goes along with it, isn't there? Eddie comments, of course, G-Wolf, but we've tried calling a ring. And in regards to the Matty Lewis, there is a big concern. Yeah, not sure what's going on. We'll have a little chat about it in the Bacon Brigade Telegram chat, though, guys. Probably the best place for it. FBTV Africa, what's going on, dude? He says, all the way from Africa, show some love for Man United and Pogba. Nice one, FBTV Africa. Thank you for getting in there and tuning in all the way from Africa today. Show some love, guys, to Paul Pogba. Stick a heart in the live chat for Daily Blind and stick a heart in the live chat for Paul Pogba. Because let's hope that he gets well soon, this guy. Because it is a very serious virus. And even though he's physically fit and a young professional athlete, you just never know, do you? So thoughts and prayers go out to Tanguy and Ndombele and also Paul Pogba, who have got the coronavirus. Stick your heart emojis in the live chat for these guys. Thank you very much for everybody who's tuning in today and getting involved. There's a bunch of legends in here. I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes, everyone. I don't want to bore you to death on this one, but I'll stick around for a few more minutes. Get your thoughts and opinions in. If you want to ask me any questions about anything, then please do. Jonathan Gallagher comments, I don't want any Liverpool players. Yeah, fair play to your son. I like what you're saying there. He's drawn a line underneath it. What were the biggest... here's a good little game we can play quickly, guys. What is the biggest dirtbag that's ever signed for Manchester United? And when I say dirtbag, I mean like from a rival side and you're just like, what? There's a couple that stick out in my head. Michael Owen was, of course, a massive goal scorer for Liverpool back in the day. He ended up at Manchester United, didn't he? Fergie brought him in on a free. That sticks in my mind. Ryan Burbisman 9 says Tevez. Yeah, but we got him from West Ham, didn't we? That wasn't really the same. He went to Manchester City, but I mean, who have we signed from a scumbag? Eric Cantona. Eric Cantona was another one. Came from Leeds United back in the day. That's obviously a scummer. Hey, that's a good one, Raymond Moore. He says Van Persie. There you go, Robin Van Persie. That is probably the most high-profile one I can think of, actually, from a major rival at the time coming in there. That must have smacked a bit if you were Arsenal. You know what I mean? Yes, good one, Jonathan Gallagher. He says Eric Cantona. Barnes says Zlatan. JW92 as well. Yes, he says Rio Ferdinand from Leeds. Great shout. Carrick and Berber from Tottenham. But I'm just thinking like, Liverpool, really. Liverpool's the biggest rivals Manchester United have in the top flight. Leeds as well, now they're there. Alan Smith, didn't we get him from Leeds as well? Yes, Hunari says Alan Smith and Rio Ferdinand. Good man, good man, good man. Pavan, how you doing, Pavan? He says Juan Mata, but he turned out to be one of our most important players. Great shout there, Pavan. There, completely forgot about Juan Mata there. And do you know what's interesting about Juan Mata? This is what's really interesting. He's just such a nice guy, isn't he? Like, nobody, I don't remember anybody at the time when we signed Juan Mata having an issue with Juan Mata being an ex-Chelsea player and coming in there. I don't remember anybody having an issue with that. How funny is that? If that was any other player, they'd be so pissed off. But with Juan Mata, it's like, yeah, okay, he is a Chelsea player, but he's a thoroughly bloody nice bloke. And if they don't want him, we'll have him. It was that sort of attitude with Juan Mata, wasn't it? Hey, Joshua Whitfield, I'm not too shabby, mate. How are you doing, lad? Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing good in the live chat today. Hope you're having a wicked day. My voice is going a little bit. I've got a bit of a sore throat. It's a little bit of a cold at the moment. Hopefully nothing too bad. But yeah, I'm just melting a little bit with a cold. Ellie says, is Alan Smith the dude with the speech impediment who commentates on FIFA? He is, Ellie, but it's a different Alan Smith. That's a different Alan Smith. Alan Smith, you remember the blonde one? I always remember to just having a real horrible face, like, oh, it looked like a complete chav, Alan Smith, like the one we signed, I mean, from Leeds United. And he had that big leg break injury, didn't he, for a while, and was out for a while. But, yeah, he was decent, Alan Smith. But I just remember having that bleached blonde hair. Picture like an English sort of chav version of Eminem. And that's Alan Smith. But you're thinking of the other Alan Smith, you know. I think he's a Brummie. He's a Brummie, is Alan Smith on FIFA, like. Oh, Gungshi, hope your back's doing okay, mate, and getting better there. Griffo Chaz has just put the website in the live chat, by the way. Click that link to flyingpigunited.com. That is our website. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's a Manchester United news source. All Manchester United news is on that website, and as well as quizzes and all sorts of random stuff. So check out the website if you haven't done so already. Barnes comments, get tested, pig. Yeah, no, I hear you, Barnes. I mean, thing is, though, I haven't actually been really anywhere in order to get the corona, my friends. I doubt I've got corona. I haven't really been anywhere to get it. You know what I mean? I'd have to be pretty unlucky to get the coronavirus right now, I think. Hey, Hayden Alessandra says, didn't Alan Smith play for Watford? I can't remember him playing for Watford, actually, but potentially. I know he played for Leeds and Manchester United. I remember him scoring a hat-trick one game, actually. Gaz B comments, he did put the finishing touch to that quality team goal years ago. One touch pass up the whole pitch. There you go. Ankif Nair, how you doing? He says, same with Rio Ferdinand. He's impossible to hate, and he's turned out to be a great pundit. There you go, Ankif. You know, Rio Ferdinand is a top lad, to be fair. And, you know, it's not all plain sailing and roses for people in life. And Rio Ferdinand's a great example of someone who bounced back from a very tough situation. He lost his wife to cancer not a couple of years ago, you know. And he's an inspiration to me and many, I would say. A lot of people would look up to Rio Ferdinand. He's made something very good of his life, Rio Ferdinand. You know, he's from very humble background in Peckham, London, and look at what he's gone on to achieve. And not just achieve as a footballer, but achieve just as a member of society. He's like a pillar of society. People should look up to Rio Ferdinand because he's a top lad. Hey, that United family, how you doing? He says, mental that United let the players go abroad anyway. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Like, what was the club's modus operandi on this? Just let them do whatever the hell they want. Do they not have to check in and let the club know where they're going first? Like, okay, where you going then? Lads? Juan Mata, you off on a cruise, are you, mate? Right now, is that a good idea, is it, Juan? Maybe no, don't do that, pal. Just think, where are you off to? Oh, what's this? You going to the Serengeti on safari? Is that the best thing to do right now? No, it's not. I agree with you, dude. Like, what the hell's that all about? Why are they even allowing the players to go? Not only does it set a terrible example to all the fans around the world that have been told to stay home and stay safe, when you've got your players, Manchester United players, which millions of people look up to, going around the world doing whatever. I mean, that whole Harry Maguire incident shouldn't have even been there to begin with. So I fully agree with you, though. The club's got it wrong on this one. Eddie says, oh yeah, no, don't know what that's in reference to. But either way, guys, I think I'm going to pretty much wrap this video up here. I just wanted to jump on and talk about the Paul Pogba news. Talk about the fact that he has got coronavirus, extend my best wishes to him and Tanguy and Ndombele. He's not going to be featuring France's next couple of games now. Hopefully it's not a long drawn-out thing, because the recovery time from COVID-19 seems to have quite a varying recovery time from person to person, be it whether you're elderly, vulnerable, or whatever. It just seems to have a completely different effect on different people. So we'll see how Paul Pogba deals with it individually. Hopefully it's absolutely fine, and hopefully he just shrugs it off and he doesn't even notice it, and he's asymptomatic and he's not really got any effects from it, and he's fine in a few days' time. That is, of course, the best scenario. But like Gungshi was mentioning earlier on in the show, like, there's every possibility that it drags out a little bit longer. He said it's a funny virus. You know, Gungshi's sister and sister's partner have had it for months now, and they're still feeling the symptoms of it and stuff like that. So it's no laughing matter. It's no joke. They can absolutely feel the effects of this for a while, these footballers. You'd think with their physical shape and just the fact that they are professional athletes and they're young, that they'll be absolutely spot on and they'll just be able to shrug this one off. That's what you would hope anyway. Please do us a favour, lads and lasses. If you have not done so already, hit that like button, smash a thumbs up on it. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we go live. There's going to be all sorts of Manchester United content and news coming out before the new season starts, so do keep a lookout. I'm just trying to get something out daily, and also responding to breaking news and things like that. In terms of FIFA, I know a couple of people have been really missing the FIFA. FIFA is going to be coming back tonight, guys. So you'll be happy with that. I'm not sure whether to do it on this channel or the gaming channel. I'm thinking on the gaming channel. So if you're not subscribed to the gaming channel, click the link in the description or search Flying Pig Gaming. That way you can subscribe to the gaming channel. But just one or two more comments out here at the end. Neil Duffin says, Piggies, good luck and take care and be safe. Long live the Piggies. Thank you so much, Duffinator. Same thing right back at you, my friend. What a top lad. John Jones comments, my corona. I see what you did there, man. Raymond Moore says Usain Bolt also got the virus. Stay safe out there. There you go, Raymond Moore. You know, it's no laughing matter. Stay safe, everybody. Look, still, I'm guilty of it myself. My mental fear and attitude towards COVID-19 has changed a little bit since the start. I'm super paranoid. Don't get me wrong. I'm still hand sanitized. I'm still wearing masks. I'm not going licking park benches or anything. I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. But just mentally a little bit. I've relaxed a little bit. I get a takeaway in. I was disinfecting absolutely everything previously. Now it's just like open up the box, stick the food on the plate, chuck the package away, wash my hands. Do you know what I mean? It's like I have already become a bit lackadaisical, my friends. A bit lackadaisical. Lackadaisical or lackadaisical? I don't know. Hey, shout out Tom, shout out Flint, Marco, JP, Ellie, everybody else. Right, okay, I'm going to wrap this one up then. But come back in a few minutes' time. Oh, no. Bloody hell. Come back in a few minutes' time. Sorry, I'm disappearing again. And have your say on the Paul Pogba situation, on Manchester United's transfer. Everything we've discussed in this video, come back and have your say. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to say I'll see you very soon. Keep a lookout later on the gaming channel for the FIFA Manchester United career mode episode that will be coming. Come and join us later on if you're bored and get involved for a bit of Don't Pick Me On the action. Right then, guys. See you on the next one. Have a great day. Get well soon to Paul Pogba, Tanguy and Ndombele, and everybody else out there who's feeling a little under the weather. This is the Pig. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy and come on, United. Nice one, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you, Gungers. Thank you, every single one of you, for watching. Look, this is the Patreon credits to say thanks to everyone that supports the show on Patreon, and also Tier 2 channel members appear on this list. Just really appreciate everyone that helps support this show in this way. So you're on this list. Hey, Hayden, I'm sorry. First Class Gamer marks in, I'm sorry. I still haven't added you two to this list, but you two need to be added to this list. And I also think Clam J's already on this list, I think, but Clam J is the latest patron as well, I think. Is Clam J already on this list? Either way, he needs to be added to the list. There's a couple of people need to be added, but once again, massive shout out and much love to all the legends that do help out with this channel that way. Just thank you. So this is just the post-match credits to say thank you so much to everybody that does that. JP says the pig and sock connection. Mommy! Oh my days, man. Gonna take you down to SmackDown Hotel if you don't smack a like on it. Hit the like button, subscribe, guys. This is the Pig. I'll see you on the next one. I'm over and out. Stay classy.